YouTube, there is no firearms in this video.
Welcome back to the Lowkey Airgunner YouTube channel. This video is going to be about the 20-40. I will be installing buck-rail custom grips 3D printed in Texas, and also try to crunch the trigger spring a little bit to make the trigger lighter, hopefully. In this video, I will also be testing if my piercing pin is defective on the 20-40 along with the crooked barrel to see what will happen with my warranty claim, I guess. We will be able to tell only at the end if the piercing pin did a good job piercing that cartridge. I did not check the cartridge after shooting it for the second time, even though it had weird velocity issues, but while removing it, shooting it with the red dot and laser for the first time without doing any chronograph testing, I noticed that the cartridge was barely even pierced, and this is a tiny little hole, so no wonder why the gas took a long time to fill the chamber, I guess. Hopefully this will not be an issue this time. I will try to tighten it a little bit more. I don't like that because you are crushing the seals, but if it works, I guess it's my fault. If it doesn't, I guess I got a really shitty 40. Also, I will be testing this microphone again because last time that I tested it, I had a weird audio issue. So tell me if you like the audio with this microphone, please. Anyway, let's jump right into it and take the 20-40 out of the shelf and start working on it. Maybe I will try to flip the screen so you will be in kind of POV style. Slop. Again, what we are going to install are 3D printed honeycomb pattern grips. This is 3D printed stuff by Buck-Rail. This one has a bit of a rough edge, and this one too, but other than this, they have a really good finish. The ones on my 1377 are a bit smoother, but for 3D printed stuff, this is very good quality. The main bonus about using those is that they don't wobble like the 1377 and 20-40 grips tend to do. I don't think I can show that right there, but this one doesn't. I think it's the other one. I showed it in another video. This one does a tiny bit, and it is tight. It is not because it is not tight. You barely can see that, but it is annoying me, and it is worse with the 1399 stock. So this was a great upgrade for my 1377. So yeah, those are solid and not wobbling. So if you are interested, go take a look at Buck-Rail. Thanks to Terry for sending me all of this stuff to show you guys. So I will take a flat thing that fits in there. That looks like it. This is a CRV, okay, like Honda. All you gotta do is take those two screws off if you want to do a grip switch, and remove only one of them, I guess, if you want to mess with the trigger. This is a long screw, kinda. Alright, so we got one off. You want to keep the screw, but not that. That is hollow and junk. I'm just kidding. I kind of like the molding right there, so I don't know if I will prefer this. I don't think it will make a big difference. I don't know if this really gives me stability while shooting. I like that, but I like custom stuff too. Maybe I will end up putting them on my 1377 just for fun, but probably not because Buck-Rail. I will not remove the other one because I'm installing the grips after I'm doing the trigger thing anyway. This is done. Took a few seconds, put the screw back on, and you got grips. So now you got the trigger spring right there, and you want to take that out of there. Oh, this is how this works. Kinda. Basically, your spring is pushing on your sear and is resting in there. You want to take that off. I don't know if I can do that while being right there. It's kind of tough to do. I'm gonna take pliers or something. I lost my pliers. Is it in my hunting bag or in my bib? Or in my bib? I guess I did find my bunny hunting snare pliers, but I also made a mess with the flags. So all I'm going to do is try to take this and squeeze it out. Ew, I don't like that. I kind of want my fingers. So you can do it by fingers. After all of this time looking for my pliers, I did not use them. Alright, so I guess I kind of do need my pliers now. But that's not the best kind of pliers to do that. I guess I could compress it on the table, but that's not the kind of table you want to do that with. So, I don't know how much you want to compress it, but I don't really care. They say you can stretch it back. I guess I kind of don't want to do that. So, it stayed kind of straight. I guess I could try it like that. I will try and see how much force it takes to put it back in there. Not too bad. So now I will try to cock it. This made a weird noise. Never did this noise before. But it is cocked, I guess. Because the bolt is loose. So now, let's try and see. By the way, there's no CO2 in there. I'm pointing in a safe direction. I think it did make a difference, but I will try to squish it more than that. By the way, I got an extra spring about 1 year ago in case I do mess up doing this, but I've been told that you can stretch them back and there's no problem with that. And I've also been told that you don't want to compress it all the way because that's too much. So I think that might be too much already. So I did not measure the spring, but I got another one. So if you ask me in the comment and insist a lot, I might measure the other one that is brand new, or might measure the other one in my 1377 because I will love this trigger so much. Alright, so let's put it back in here. That is a lot shorter. So hopefully it will cock now. It did. Let's see if it is safe. I think it is, kinda. So now let's try that. Oh, that is so much better. I think I will not touch it more than that because that was a lot better. Barely any pressure. That is night and day difference. So I will now put the grips back on, and of course I painted my finger. Alright, so you got this grip that goes on this side and it will center itself. As you can see, it is already not wobbly even though the screw is not in. By the way, you really don't want to over tighten those screws, not only to not break the plastic grip, but because it is easy to strip those tiny threads into your grip, and once that happens, you're fucked. Same process for the other grip, of course. So yeah, you want the grips to be snug, but not over tightened at all. So this is snug, but I don't mean wood screw snug, I mean just barely snug. So yeah, now we got a buck rail combination mount, a buck rail Murphy mount for an accessory, and also some buck rail grips. Oh, I think I like that better. Honestly, they feel so smooth. It is a bit more slippery sideways, but with the lighter trigger, I really don't think that will be a problem. But the feel is so much better. I don't think I need a bigger grip myself. Some people ask for bigger grips, but I don't think I'm part of those. persons. I would like somewhat of a bigger molding if I do a pistol build, but for the carbine builds and this application, I think that's perfect. When I will have a Picatinny type side folder, I believe I will be able to remove the stock very easily and use it as a pistol. So that will be very cool. By the way, for those who try to blame me for a crooked barrel, it should be tight and straight out of the box, and it is tight. I cannot put it back to center. I tried before putting all of this on, of course, but the barrel band is kind of tight. Everything is crooked, so I either need to loosen everything, and but I did not try because it's brand new, and I'd rather complain to Crosman. Okay, tell me if I'm right to expect a working pistol out of the box, or if I'm a whiner. You can say it. You can say it. Let's go. So now it is time to see if it will perform better. I will put a tiny bit of oil on this thing, even though that was kind of a lot. Better keep your seals well lubricated. Then I will get CO2 in there and hope that the piercing pin is not faulty too. I always use a drop of oil to make sure that my seal is happy with me. So I will let it fall in there. I will tighten it, but a bit tighter than the two last times, I guess, because it was not working right. So this is fairly tight, okay? I will even give it a tiny torque thing with, I almost said avec, but avec is with in French. So I even torqued it a tiny bit more with that, what you don't really want to do, okay? So this is really tight. Now let's see if it will work better than last time. Here's dry fire number 1. Dry fire number 2. Holy crap, that box moved. So yeah, let's put safety back on. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I will not do any chronograph testing. I just want to have fun and know if the piercing pin is defective. I will be using Crosman Point 14.3 grains. I will be using Crosman Tajal! I will be using Crosman Point 14.3 grains from 22 feet in the basement, and I'm just gonna try to have fun and enjoy this faulty 40. Okay, it should be a lot more fun to shoot with the lighter trigger, but if the piercing pin is not working right, there's not really a point. So let's do that. I got the shooting glasses as always. Alright, so we're back in the basement. We are 22 feet away from the target with Crosman Point 14.3 grain. We'll be shooting rested from an igloo cooler. This will be a better shooting position than last time because I was kneeing on the ground. Yet, I did better with the iron sights than the red dot, but I also was not shooting great the day that I tested the red dots, so let's see what happens today. And also the piercing pin issue was a thing with the red dot, so my testing is all ruined by this faulty 40. Anyways, you're not here to see me talking because you cannot see my voice, and voice is a sound and not an image. I will use brightness number 5 out of 11 because I can see the target better like this. So we are now ready to cock this thing. This is on safety. Yes, yes, yes. You can cock this thing and try this fancy trigger for the first time, I guess. This bolt is so smooth. This might be the problem for my crooked barrel, but other than this thing is very smooth and I love it. Okay. So now I'm pointing it at the target. I will shoot at the middle circle on the target and try to concentrate now. That was low, I think. I think pellet is backward. Let's go for shot number 2. I'm a bit shaky, but not too bad. The skirt of this one might be a bit weird. So that was 3. I'm not confident about this one, but let's not say it. Now it is on safe, pointing in a safe direction. Unloaded, okay, range rules. Okay, that's not too bad, but that's not my best grip with it. Honestly, with no stocks, I can take that. I don't know if I'm really much better than this with a pistol anyway. Now I think I will shoot there, but with the laser only. By the way, this is what I did last time with the bad trigger and defective piercing pin thing, okay? So basically, we did kind of better than the best group already, so yeah. Either the cartridge is well pierced, either I'm better, or the trigger is helping me. Who knows? The laser sight is shining upright, so I will turn the, I guess I could adjust it, but I don't want to do that right now. Okay. So yeah, it is shining a bit upright from the actual red dot. I turned the actual red dot off, and we are going to do a 5-shot group now with the laser. So as you can see, I'm a bit shaky, but I think I'm doing pretty decent. I think I pulled this one. Ew, what happened? Is that on me? I guess the video can tell because I got a laser. Ew, that was pretty good. That is pretty bad, so I guess I ruined this group. I can kind of see the red dot better, so even though I did better there, I think I will go for a red dot group. So now I got 5 then. I can still shoot 20 more. So let's do 10 right there and maybe 20 if I'm too lazy to draw another dot. I think I will use brightness number 7. The dot will be a bit clearer, so maybe that will help. I'm really shaky and I can't see that good. This will be shot number 3. Ooh. Shot number 4. Shot number 6, and I'm starting to not see that black dot that good. Shot number 9. At this point, I really don't know where to aim because the black circle is gone, I believe, with my bad eyes. There was some shaving on this skirt, so this one needed integrate to save its life, I guess. I believe that was 10. If that's not, just deal with it. Alright, so yeah, I think I did pretty damn good for a 10-shot group. There's one there, but other than this, most are in this kind of small group. This is 1 inch. So yeah, not much over 1 inch. We could call it 1 inch if you want to, I guess. With a pistol and only 1 flyer, that's not too bad. Now I guess I can do another 10-shot group with what's left of CO2. Okay, so that was not bad at all. Hopefully we can do just as good for this second 10-shot group. At this point, I think the piercing pin might be fine, but I don't want to jinx myself. So let's just shoot it and know after this 10-shot group. That was kind of bad. I did not. Okay. It looks like I'm losing concentration, but it's alright. Shot number 5. It is kind of cold, but not that bad. This will be shot number 6. This is usually where I get shaky, around shot number 7, number 8. And shot number 10. How did I do? I cannot see up there. Safety, pointing in the safe direction. This is what I can do with this pistol and those pellets. This is right around 1 inch too. So yeah, not too bad, not too great, but I will take it. We are now at 30 shots. This is about the number of consistent shots that you have from one cartridge in a 20 to 40, I think. So I will stop there because I just want to see if the piercing pin did a good job and if it was my fault or if it is defective. Let's see that together. Okay guys, moment of truth. I had a lot of malfunctions and a bad piercing pin is one of my main concerns. Maybe you cannot degas it after 30 shots, I guess. I don't have time to shoot it more, so I will degas it the hard way, which means dry firing in a safe direction. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 35 enough? Kinda not. Is that because the CO2 is acting up again? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. It does sound weaker now, but that's not enough. But I did tighten it more. Maybe I just need a screwdriver. I'll be back. Is this what I need? I don't know. And I don't want to be too hard on your threads, but maybe that was it. The extra that I did was kind of hard to do by hand. Now, what I really want to know, and not when you can degas it, I don't really care about that. Yep, that's better, but for something that I had to tighten very hard, I don't know if this is normal. My QB78 is piercing a lot better than this. I'll just take a picture so I can send nibs and other people that have 20 to 40s, and so they can tell me if theirs is doing better than that. By the way, thanks to Nibs for answering my questions on how he tested if the trigger pull was okay. Go take a look at Walnut in Steel channel. So yeah, at this point I cannot confirm if my 20 to 40 piercing pin is defective or not. Maybe I will add an overlay saying Nibs told me that, or this guy told me this. There, who knows? I sent an email to Airgun Source and they will not help me if I don't pay shipping to them, so this will not happen. I also contacted Crosman this week. It was Monday, Tuesday, because I don't know my days of the week in English, and they still did not answer me, and it is now Friday. No big deal, but the only thing I hope for is that they will not whine if I ask for a valve or a barrel if it is crooked, or a breach if it is the problem, or whatever you need to fix that. I paid for it. Thank you. But yeah, this will be it for today. As always, thanks for watching. This is not how it goes, that's for sure. What a crap. Maybe the grips are different and I'm not that dumb, but I don't know. I will fix that later. Like I was trying to say, as always, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, and I will see y'all in the next one. Oh, and I forgot to say, thanks to Buck Rail. Go take a look at their stuff. Thank you. See y'all. Oh, and I also forgot to say, if you wonder where my Optimus is, this is it. Thank you. Good.